What is going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good. It's me, One Frog 9, and we're live right now on YouTube, all kinds of places, Twitch. Holy cow, so much noises and the autoplay is real. You got to turn it off. But hey, either way, like I said, I'm up on Restream, so that means I get to put them up on a couple platforms, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So that's what we're doing it. So if you're watching on any of those platforms, thanks for coming through. I really appreciate it. I am gonna. Well, here's the deal. What we just saw was the name reveal of Deadrop, which is the first project. It was codenamed Project Moon for a while, and yeah, we're going to get into it right here. Definitely going to bring up the variant guide here in a second. I want to go over and click on this right here. Where's that? No, not that. Wait a minute. Did it totally just... Nope. Why can I not function with that? Now do this. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get into this. We're almost going to show off the snapshot. And like I said, we go into this document here. I did just get back from LA. And as you can see on the screen here, again, I'll bring it up. If I've forgotten your name, man, you know, I'm just slapping all this stuff together real quick. Yo, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Does that thing block it up? Who was that there? 402, what up? Yo, thanks for coming through, man. You know, I had a really excellent talk with you on the while we were there on the stage in LA, and you know, I'll get into what happened to my phone later, but on that phone I had a great interview, and unfortunately that phone's in the void. But I'll get into that story later. I was just going to give a quick update on what we did in LA. You know, first of all, again, thanks Pirate Queen, Indigo Cat, Peacock, Sassy Raccoon Hands, Achroma, VS Toxic, Minor Benny, Minor LP Benny, X Hall, Space Cowboy. The year was 1984. I also forgot to mention in Scrubs there, Captain Scrubs. Really, guys, just my experience on this trip would not be possible without y'all just chipping in your support. And you know, to start off, you know, again, all my people in Chicago, I love all of you. Thank you. So that's definitely Sassy Raccoon Hands over there and some other folks. You guys really just showed up, and I'm so grateful. Let's see. So Raccoon Hands helped me out. Achroma, man, this guy is just a beast. We don't even know each other. We didn't even we hardly even chatted up, but he, you know, saw that I was calling for help, and he took a leap of faith to trust me, and I took a leap of faith to trust him. And Achroma, you know, not only showed up at the airport, LAX, and picked me up, but he also got me to my my hostel, and was very patient, man. It was late, let me get in there. Yeah, there you go, man. Appreciate it coming through, man. Yeah, Robert Bowling in the house, the CEO of the Midnight Society, I believe. Is that right? I'm still learning everybody's names, man. It's such a whirlwind here. And it's been a great trip. Let me see. Yes, co-founder, studio head. There you go. Creative lead, who was a creative lead at Call of Duty for 15 years. And has AAA game development experience, as well as a studio head of Robotoki, and is a publishing head publishing head of Humble Bundle. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I just really had a freaking awesome time, and I just cannot express enough gratitude to all these folks. Like I said, Achroma, X Hall was really fantastic to hang out with. Toxic, man. He's the one that loaded up and got us square to go to Korean barbecue, and you know, I forgot to bring cash. Honestly, guys, I'm just not really that guy. I really, you know, but he just fucking showed up for me. I didn't expect that. I had the means to make it work, but he just said, go for it, man. And We met Minor Benny as well, Minor LP Benny. He's from Austria. He came all the way from Austria. It's like a 12-hour flight. He landed. I didn't actually meet him until I linked up with everybody else at the Godfrey Hotel, which was just up the street from the event. And it was really cool just getting to know Benny and what he does. Apparently, he has his own production company out in Austria, and it was just like really cool just connecting with all these different variants and standing standing in the sun is all just a big drama, man. It's fun. And so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get into the snapshot here in a second, so hang tight. I just want to kind of give you guys an update, and then we're just gonna jump straight into that, and then after that we're gonna go deep diving into the variant guide, taking a look at that, because it definitely illuminates some things and definitely leaves some questions. Well, what's this going to be? So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So yeah, just again to finish up my little LA story, we walked from the hotel down to the event, about like a mile or so, and stood in line for about like maybe an hour and a half, I think. And then once we got in, there was two food trucks that were catering. One was a taco truck. The other was like a hamburger truck. I didn't get a chance to try the hamburger truck because I got back to it too late, unfortunately. At all that 5 hours, honestly, I was just so grateful that I made it, and I think I enjoyed my time, and I enjoyed all of it. I think I was just trying to be there and just soak it in without trying to have too much of an agenda. So, from that perspective, I was really successful. I just really enjoyed it. But I did get a vegan taco because I just wanted to try that out. It was jackfruit. And that was pretty good. And, so yeah, once we got in, there was, already a big line lining up to see the doc. And, part of my group was there, so I was just kind of chilling, talking with them, and just like, man, oh crap, he's like right here, right? And by the time I did get up to him, it was like, I think already 20-30 minutes into the main stream. And if you had watched the stream, you notice maybe sometimes the timer got reset. It's just because, hey, doing things live, it's just how it goes. You gotta go with the rolls with the goes. I don't know, I'm making up stuff anyway. I got to at least talk to the doc. If you notice on my YouTube shorts, that's all I got. It's not the best, unfortunately. Hanging around Benny and some of these other streamers there was cool because I got to see their equipment and stuff. It really inspired me. I gotta really pack up a good mobile kit, at least a good mic. I had ideas. Like I was thinking, like I wanted to like sing or something with the doc, get him do some like me 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 me. Okay. Do, re, mi, fa. Like, I don't know, just be some goofy something. And I did want to get a photo of us kind of like, our fists up at the camera, ready to just, we're going to fight you. But really by the time I got there, it was just kind of, I've been standing forever. And I just said, I'm here with the doc, and lay it on us. What do you got to say, man? And he just gave us the yeah. You just like, it was just a really quiet one. Like, it was just cool. We did that. And then after that, they were able to get everybody kind of situated and get the rest of the developers that were able to make it or that had shown up. They were on the stage and answering some questions. Through a number of segments, they did give out merch. As soon as I heard there was merch, man, I just like, okay, I'm going to the back and finding that stuff because I am not waiting in lines any more longer. So we got a sweatshirt. We got the variant guide printed, which I said we're going to look at that here in a second. 17 pages, full color, beautiful, nice, good, fantastic artwork. I love it. Let's see, and the sweatshirt is a pullover. It's got a nice pouch in the front. It's got an embroidered Day Zero patch on it. Really solid. I didn't expect that really nice embroidery, honestly. I was thinking it was just going to be a plain print, but really, what else was there? The sticker and something else. It's already lost. The lanyard, which I brought my own lanyard too. I made one. Benny inspired me because again, he actually works in publishing in Austria there. So he was able to laminate and print off whatever he wanted. So I had to use some tape and some heavy It was fun, man. I really enjoyed it. I had some really nice stuff. So, but yeah, so once they got the merch handed out and they announced that the playable build was there live, they had a, whatchamacallit, the computers. That's what they called them, the PlayStations. Tongue in cheek, right? But anyway, I think they had about 8 computers there, and pretty much once that was announced, everyone was mobbing the computers. The doc set up kind of near them so folks could line up to meet him, and that was kind of the role for about an hour or so. Then they pulled everybody again to stage, the devs, to talk just about the company and what the direction is going to be and what their focus is. And honestly, I really, y'all set yourselves up for success with the application and then taking a leap of faith into NFT and blockchain, which y'all didn't even talk about really, which is, I wish I'd had a little more wherewithal to talk to more of the devs about that. Again, I was just kind of so grateful to be there, man. And again, it was food, open bar. We were just really, really having a good time. I didn't really drink too much because honestly, I can't, my body won't let me, to be honest, which is a good blessing. So, but anyway, we did that. So that was kind of the first nail that they were hitting on, or first point they were hitting on, is that, they're focused on the game and making sure there's good, clean builds set up, and that they can hear as much feedback as they can from the variants. Those who are holding the founders passes. So through this series 0. And so that just pretty much set the tone, and they took another break. And then after that, in the next session, they just went deep dive on the concept art. And that was just like, man, so much goodness. I just have a blank little static screen up here, don't I? Why am I not playing the snapshot, you're wondering? Well, with that, I say, hey friends, let's do it to it. I got to go over to my desktop and my snap folder, and we're going to run it up over here. I'm going to move back over on this side. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run it back on this side. And then I'm going to run it back on that side. 10 million different buttons over here, and you just got to love them all, man. You just got to love them all. I'm going to put this on, hit that little eyeball right there, man. And then I'll turn this one off right here. And then I'll turn this one off right here. And then with that, Deadrop. Let's check it out. I did get to play a little bit of it at the event, but again, the computers were so mobbed, I didn't really want to be crowding up too much. And so once it was kind of chill later on, I did jump in there and give it a shot. So I got to just, and really honestly, I just did a run through. I was just like, it's just so much energy being there, honestly. I really didn't feel like I could sit and focus on it and give it the time and attention that I would like. Euthanasia, what's up, man? I see you in there in the chat, coming around. And again, Robert and anybody else is coming through. Thank you guys for coming through. And if you're a variant or you're a part of this project in any capacity, really big ups to you. Big thank you. It looks great. I hope the stream looks great. I had some thunderstorms a couple weeks ago, and it seemed to have made Tarkov run a little weird, but hopefully the stream's looking good. I bumped the graphics down to high, but this is the hideout. This is the hideout, and this is the workbench. And so far, only right now, we can just pick this up. And yeah, that's about what that is. It's looking good. Excellent. Cool. But right here, there's a door right here that is unavailable. Unavailable door. That's all right. And the devs are just encouraging us to really look at every detail and try to think like what else could come out of this? What else could come out of these lockers, these boxes? there's a photo in the variant guide of the vault, and I, you know, really nice concept. Just showing you how it could just be a shelf to maybe like some boxes, and then maybe it's a big vault or something. I don't know. That's how I read it as. There's this kind of evolution, right? People were making jokes about, so are we just gonna go and loot and then come back and build a toilet? Like, it's kind of like, well, if that's what we want to do. I did a little bit of practicing the other day. This is me first run the other day on stream. I apparently not going to get 100%. Maybe the sensitivity is a touch high. I might drop it down. So just initial impressions are just fantastic, really. So I've come from the hideout up this hallway into the interior firing range. You'll see there's another door here. It is still just unavailable, as you can hear. And then right here is sideboard. Call it a sideboard. Now, they did touch a little bit on the Unreal 5 engine and the choice that they had to make about how the physics was going to be handled. I'm not a big UE5 expert, but Chaos is the physics engine that we're talking about. So that just really comes down to these little armor pieces falling off. So is this going to be just on the AI, or is it going to be on the players too? That have little chunks of armor. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Middle. Oh, look at you, man. See, I didn't know that one. I will say, you know, the front sights. I don't know what's going on with those front sights, man. It's like, what is this? A clothespin or something? Like, do you use this rifle to hang your laundry or something? I don't know what that is, man. And the front sight, or sorry, the back sight, the back of it. I don't. Are we trying to put a digital screen here or something? It's just too much real estate, honestly. I don't know how I feel about that right now. Right now, I don't know. I'm feeling the sleek, but you know, that's just a little pick right there. Yeah, there you go. Love all around. So I'm guessing this is still Chaos Engine 2, just all the physics. Just chaos! Let's do another run and then we'll go check out the exterior place. Where's that first one? It's here, and then it is... Oh, hold on. Let's reload. Let's try out this single shot here. And we'll wait. Man, I can't believe somebody... So they had the main screen... They were like picking up some live feeds of people playing, and someone found like a fire, the way the fire is, and they just jumped on it. It just kept teabagging. It's like, come on, man. like we're anyway. Like I didn't care about the fire. I'm not really here to. I'm not really here for the fire mechanics. I mean, if we're gonna get some fire gameplay, then that's another thing. But this is a gun range. This is not a flamethrower range yet. I'm down for flamethrowers, you know. What we're doing here? Single shot? Okay, single shot. Reloaded. Let's do it to it right here. Right here. Somewhere. That guy. Oh, wait, no. Right, and then left. And then left, and then right. And then middle. And then left. And then right. And then left. And then right. And then left. Nope. And hey, only 1,000 less than kind of some of the high scores I've been seeing, and not even close to near time. They're getting this in like, they're just getting 15 grand off of that, man. It's gonna take me a minute. I will be curious to see how the controller and mouse and keyboard input differences are. I did play a lot of mouse and keyboard ever since I had my computer over the past couple years. Even though before I took a big gaming hiatus, I was on controller. That's all you had on the PS3 and the original Xbox. So I've been seeing people apparently jumping out of the map, all kinds of things. What I did when I played in LA, I just kind of ran through and did the bottom one. There's no fall damage currently, but we're just going to do things in order here. At this point, you may find some other doors. I might just find another one here for you. But the general premise of this whole firing range area, as I understand it, is that that this is our hideout. This is where we can socialize with other players. You know, and I know some other variants were already talking about, like, well, I want to do more than socialize. You know, what other mechanics can we bring into this? So I don't have any too big ideas yet, but you know, I'll let you guys know if I see any. But that you could go to the workbench, work on your weapon, and go to these different gun ranges and test that out. I think that's vital. I think that's super cool. And that there's other doors and stuff. Okay, where are those going to lead? I will say, I tried Destiny for a little while and wasn't a big fan of it. And it is kind of, I don't know, like when you're in a social hub or a world space and there's a lot of different places to go. You know, I've seen some games lately make some little quick, like some quick buttons in the menu somewhere, where basically you don't have to walk there. So that'd be cool if there's some stuff like that. Here's the infamous fire. Good times. Yeah, no fall damage. Yay. You know, I said I was going to start with that second range, but I failed. I got too distracted. Let's see. Get a kill, elude an optic, get rid of that. Iron sight. Yeah. I wonder who has the high scores amongst the dev team. Joins arcade would be cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, but beyond just the hideout, I was thinking of just what kind of potential game modes could we have inside of these refiner states, or basically in the main game. Yes, there's the general extraction thing, but what if there were some kind of CTF or oddball or what is it, VIP? I didn't really play a lot of CS:GO, but yeah, I don't know. But I know that those game modes are, you know, across other games too. All right, so basically I skipped the elevator here, so there's no elevator button to bring it back, but I can start the third firing range here. It's close quarters and it's about reflexes. Let's see what we get. Cha-cha! Cha-cha! Whoop. Yeah, I think I need to bump the sensitivity down. Am I just crouching? Oh no. I was moving really slow. Yeah, I don't need to be sprinting around like I'm in Warzone or something. I don't really like Warzone. I mostly play Halo and Tarkov myself. And then, so yeah, it'd be cool to see what speed balance we get here. Did we get them all? There's a couple there. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you cyborg! You crazy cyborg! Let's see this right here. Yeah, I got that. All right, little magnetism there, I think. I don't know what that was. That's fine. I mean, I'm not the best shot, so I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. 27,000. 27,000. I am the best. I also noticed when you're sprinting and you turn too hard, you stop running. I don't know how I feel about that. So since I've been complaining about my sensitivity, we'll just bump it down there. How about that? Apply. Right over there. Fire will be placed. What we got over here? What's going on, Robert? What are you dropping on me, man? It's a little bit of... Where is the chat? Come on, chat. No? Everybody's sad? Anyway. The fire will be placed with the dynamic VFX system, but until we add the permanent VFX, the temporary static card... Yeah, that's fine. Movement speed is designed to be default slow, more tactical, with the option to increase movement speed based on... Oh, okay. So I'm wondering how a weapon customization would affect... I guess I could see a weapon modification like slowing you down if you're making your weapon heavier. Your weapon heavier. But what are we getting? Some Death Stranding like exoskeletons or something, man? You know, yeah, I'm down with lean mechanics too. And, you know, if we had a slide, that'd be cool. I like sliding around. In Halo, especially. So I think that's a little more than some of the other slides in other games. I don't know. But I would not mind friggin' Vaseline sliding across the whole sector. Just like a friggin' ricochet bullet, man. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let me see if I missed any chat here one more time. Alright, computer. I think my computer is protesting. Yeah, John's Arcade. What is John's Arcade, man? What are you talking about? What are you going on about? Is that a typo? Typo. Nope, chat will not cooperate. All right, as soon as I fix this chat, I'm going to start this final secondary firing range, and then we'll jump into the guide. I'll give some thoughts on the guide, and then oh, you know, in that survey, I still haven't done that survey yet. All right, there's that guy. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me again. Oh, you got me again. Got that one. Yeah, this is the long range one, and it's a doozy. So, as much as I love Tarkov, I do want the game to still be accessible. Deadrop to be accessible, because Tarkov is not accessible. I love it. I love showing people how to play it, but it's just like, it's just not hard. And you know, some of my good friends, they just can't play it. They just can't play it. They don't like mouse and keyboard. You know, they really pretty much only run with controller, and that's A-okay. You know, gamers got a game, man. Oh, I got that one. Cool. Gamer got a game. But you know, I don't know. If it was possible to like have those kind of options to run at that hardcore level, but the game still be accessible. You know, I guess just that goes into the complexity of the gear or something. I don't know. It's that fine balance. So, did I do it? No, I didn't. I thought it was done. Oh God, man. All right, there's that one. 2 targets. Good golly. Good golly gee willikers, mister. Where is it? There's no target. You're lying to me. It's a lie. There's not a single target anywhere. Not here, not there. Not even in the middle. Okay, score total. Alright, come on. That was bad. You know, and you didn't even count the bottle I shot. I perfectly shot that bottle. This game is broken, man. This game is just so broken. This free snapshot that I got. Did I do the thing? I didn't do the thing. Oh, because the screen was still had the HUD. If the HUD is active, it will not reset your thingamabob. All right, come on, man. Don't do this to me, Matt. All right, there we go. Nope. Nope. And nope. Nope. And come on, man. Come on. You know what? You know what? Oh God. Alright, these mid-range guys I feel a lot better about. Oh, and actually the colors are really good on this, because I do have a little bit of a color thing where I can't see certain kinds of reds and browns and reds and yellows and green. I don't know, sometimes they just get wonkadoo in my eyes. I see color. It's just hard to identify things. So if objectives or certain items are color based, it'd be cool if but they don't need to have like an outline on them. I like that about Tarkov. There's no outline on the thing, but if you play the cycle, things have these big honking outline on it, and that's just the little not my flavor. Not my flavor of UI. I'll tell you that. It's not the best. I like it because it's like, okay, it's like if it's like this, right? You just get this can. There's nothing else. Whoa. Yeah, there's those. That's what I'm talking about. Back to auto. Yeah. Again, I messed up. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I messed up. But let's check out the variant guide. This is Deadrop, though. This is what Founders Pass holders get to play. And this right here is the refiner state. Yeah. This tower in the back. It is the place. So how are we going to get from here to there? We don't know yet. We have a garage. One of these doors opens a garage. I saw a door somewhere. Is this a door? Is this a door? Yep, it's a door. But one of these doors has a garage behind it, and maybe we can customize, I don't know, helicopters and jet planes. No, I don't think I need a jet plane. Helicopter would be cool, though. Or like a jet pack. Or various ground transport. And if it was kind of like Dark Souls, you know, where you could get from here to there with like no loading, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know what's possible. I'm not a dev. I'm just a dreamer, man. I'm just a dreamer, man. Let's see. 1/4, 1 game. It's where the doc goes to play a warm-up game. Oh, you know what I could do? Maybe I could do this to make my chat a little more agreeable. Go this way, chat. Come on, chat. Yes! Excellent. All right, cool. Euthanasia. 1/4, 1 game. It's where the doc goes to play a warm-up game before. Yeah. That's cool. I think a high barrier to entry creates a bit more mature of a player base, kind of like Tarkov's loops you have to jump through. That's true. That's definitely true. I think that's important. But, you know, and maybe these kind of, be at least once the game's free to play, having access to a nice, robust, in-game, zero danger place like this firing range to customize and get under a good understanding of the mechanics. I think that's kind of the part of the trouble with Tarkov right now is you only kind of get that experience in the raid. But if you have something like this, it might give people a little more opportunity to acquaint themselves with what the hell's going on over here, man. For sure, I definitely agree. Let's check this. What else was I going to say? We're going to get into the guide. Oh, I was thinking about, yeah, just getting into this. The refiner state. All in one load. Without, like, maybe there was a... Like, you could go through a door, and maybe a certain door would be a certain, like, part of the refiner state. If you went on foot. And then even if you exited in the garage, you would have to navigate the vehicle to a certain exit, and it'd be like, oh, you're going to storage, or you're going to the roof, or something, like, I don't know. And then, what if you picked your extractions? I don't know, I'm just brainstorming here. You could pick your extractions, and then you would go there, you'd have a goal, the game would know what you're doing, kind of. I don't know if there's any benefit to that, or how that would affect the gameplay. Just trying to think of things that I personally haven't quite seen yet. Not saying they don't exist or aren't already out there, but you know, maybe there's something to build off of here, you know. Let's see. I guess that's it. Let's go jump over to the variant guide for now. Oh, that guy crouched like that? Oh, because I'm in control. All right. Thank you, Deadrop. Again, thanks for everybody coming through, hanging out so far. Let me make sure I got the right channels on, the right buttons pressed, the right window captures. I'm assuming you guys want to look at the variant guide, right? That's what we're talking about here, the variant guide. I did say that's what I'm doing. Let's go check it out. Cool. All right, nice and clean. See, if I could get nice transitions like that. Okay, I'm sorry, too meta. Sorry. Anyway. All right, the variant guide. Again, I do. If you did make it to LA, you did get a print version. I do hear they are working on getting some merch to holders. I don't know if that's for this series or future series. I'm not clear yet. So, but yeah. So there's a cover, and then we'll get into this is like the opening page. 2020.b. So this is, what is this? An alternate timeline where we are 40 years into the climate wars. Population and pollution levels skyrocket. Cities erect massive refiner states, megastructures built to extract toxins from the stratosphere. These towers are self-governed city-states with only one export: space dust. A concentrate from the refined pollutants is bricked, cut, and sold to an addicted populace of the sprawling urban cities surrounding the structure. Once government-owned facilities, the lucrative dust trade has now led to the forced occupation of the refiner states by competing factions, fighting for control of the towers and the resources inside. These factions, made up of the skins and sins, compete against the occupying force of cleaners who operate the refiner state in a never-ending struggle for resources and gear. Y'all, it is way too quiet in here. What's going on with that? What is going on? I don't know. Who's running this stream right now? Who's running this stream? I don't know. I don't know who's running the stream anymore. I forgot. Totally forgot. I'm getting about 1 frame per minute. Oh, in the well, at this point, I'm running static images, so audio's good though. Glad the audio's good. I'll have to definitely check out the VOD and do a little bit of troubleshooting later. But anyway, back to just what we got going on here. Thanks, Euthanasia, for the lookout, man. I appreciate that. Anyway, what we got going on here is 40 years into the climate wars, right? I am a bit curious about this space dust. Again, I am kind of coming at this from an NFT blockchain. That's just what I'm interested in. I'm not really a big investor. I'm not really a speculator. I'm an artist. And the technology fascinates me, and I know it's going to continue to evolve and become more efficient over time. But I know it's up to us, the users of this technology, to make sure that it lives up to those promises. That's just my approach to it. So when I see space dust and these things being emphasized, it kind of makes me wonder, is this a token or something? Or like, I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens. That was just my initial thought, straight up. But if it's just part of the narrative and the story, and it's part of gameplay, and that's all it is, hey, I'm down. I'm down. The next part here is we're talking about the factions, the skins and sins. There's a glossary in the back. So it says the skins are like a human faction, and then the skins are like a cybernetic faction. Or cyborg faction. So I'm assuming that these are going to be player factions that players can choose to, to be one of these factions. And then the cleaners, which is the occupying force of the refiner state, this is giving me like some Tarkov scav vibes. That basically, this is the AI / you could go in maybe as a temporary cleaner, or using some kind of something in that framework of Tarkov, where it's a generated character and you just get random loot from that if you extract or whatever. Again, I'm not totally clear how the cleaners are running things yet and what all these relationships are. So when it comes to me being speculative, that's all it is. All right, that's as far as that. That's about figuring out what's going on. Anyway, a never-ending struggle for resources and gear. We read that. So let's go on to the next page. Written by Robert Bowling himself. Intercept. Variants. Together, we're building the next AAA competitive PvE first-person shooter. And we're doing it openly and transparently, one snapshot build at a time. Our biggest priority is building this game in partnership with you and making decisions for the future of Deadrop based on your feedback. To do this, we are releasing snapshots, which are playable experiences focused around specific milestones every 6 weeks. Each milestone has feedback parameters around weapons, player abilities, gameplay, and play spaces within the game. Our team will be collecting your feedback, prioritizing it, and applying it to upcoming snapshots. Variants have exclusive access to these snapshots. After a snapshot drops, You've... I need a sip of water, man. I've been chatting for a second. Give me 1 second, folks. Excellent. My frog powers have been activated. Anyway. Variants have exclusive access to these snapshots. After a snapshot drops and you've had a chance to play it, we'll be holding dev roundtables, online or in person, and discussing the design of each feature, weapons, balancing, and other core gameplay loops together. You have full rights to stream and create content from the early playable snapshots, so please feel free to take screenshots, make videos, do live streams, or create any other content you'd like from the build or from the variant guide. Just as the game will continue to grow over the months, so will this variant guide. This is your visual guide that we'll use to document this insane journey that we are on together from day 0 and beyond. I'll see you in the hideout. Robert Bowling, Midnight Society Studio Head, variant 402. Excellent. And this is just some other folks who have a little bit of something to do with this here Midnight Society thing. Dr.DisRespect, which just should go without saying, but I just said it. It's the 2-time. You know him, you love him. We also saw Quinn De La Hoyo there at the event in LA, as well as Sumit Gupta. And a number of other folks. Let's see, I did get to meet, they have the list here. Let's see, Greg Cox, right there. And then the other guy, the art director. It's a shame we couldn't fit in folks' titles in here. Maybe in the next guide, just so we can... But the guy, the art director, he's got the beard. You know, guys, I'm bad with names. I'm getting to know you all. It's just how it goes, you know? If you know who I am, I mean, I am horrendously surprised. You know, it's just kind of magic at that point. Make this go away and put that up there. No. Put that there. There we go. Make this go away. Thank you, computer. Oh, with the outdoor range was 1 frame. I see you there. Yeah, Space Dust is spiced from Dune. Okay. Cool. I'm not going to read everybody's bios. My attention span is waning. But basically, Midnight Society is a new kind of AAA game studio and publishing model over a decade in the making. We are a group of ambitious game industry veterans who see a future in which developers no longer create experiences in a vacuum and players share in a game's success. Our Day Zero community exploded from the moment we announced our intentions, and our 400,000 Founders Access Pass applications. That's how many they have. That's what they're saying. Start over. And 400,000 Founders Access Pass applications confirmed that the gaming community shares our vision for what's possible. So, again, PvPvE, multiplayer experience. And again, the snapshots are coming out every 6 weeks. Here's the team so far. They all have their own unique variants with the skull design. So if you see anybody on socials, make sure it's verified, number 1, because I doubt any of these guys will be trying to hit us up for some wallet seed phrases or something. And now they're putting out these scams for the job applications. So guys, really be careful, all right? I'm not saying these are bad. These guys, just the team, and they got a skull. So just do your research, everybody. I got way off on a tangent on that. Anyway, here's a little bit about the ARG, which was codenamed or called the Claws Combat Protocol, and is a training simulation driven by the Midnight Protocol. Beginning at 12 a.m. on January 1st, 2022, the access panel of the MidnightSociety.com was hacked and repeatedly updated with clues leading Claws through detailed combat scenarios requiring cooperation, tactical thinking, and strategic decision-making. The first 500 Claws to complete the CC.protocol earned their variant status instantly. Jim Gray, Technical Director of Gameplay Engineering. Jim Gray? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, thank you. I was going to mention a little bit. I didn't get to do too many deep dives on the ARG. I wasn't really clear on what my time was going into. But that doesn't mean I didn't like it. I really, really liked it. I enjoy using Discord, and I like seeing Midnight Society jump in there and, hey, let's take opportunity of this and use it to tell a story. And what I didn't know, and I found out at AAA, that y'all were actually using that to help understand how people who are in the community, how they play games. What's their gameplay style? Maybe that was my understanding of what y'all were saying about using that. So it wasn't just a game. It wasn't just kind of a novelty or something to get the lore out there, which is cool. All that was cool. But you used it to, again, inform how you're going to develop this, just at the jump, and make some design choices. So super cool, man. It was just like, love it. Freaking love it, man. So that's just kind of a hint of this. Again, I didn't get a chance. I wasn't as active in the Discord. I didn't really get active in the Discord until I got the application in, and then even after that, it wasn't until really I got the variant. Because I have 100 Discords. I have over probably 100 Discords, and I probably use like 3 of them. But I hold on to ones that I'm really curious about, and I check them every now and then. But so I didn't get, I'm not one of these variants or claws or whatever. There was a whole team of volunteers in that Discord of diehard fans who went through all the clues, went through all the wait, where is it right here? Hold on, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit, because in the throughout that ARG, there was all kinds of coded messages like this, and eventually folks were able to break out a cipher, so you could use this cipher to run through those. I did actually grab the cipher, the solution to this, so I'll jump into that in a second. But just to jump back again, anyway, really, a bunch of folks banded together, and it seemed like some real community building. I have seen some of the documentation of what they've come out with in regards to, they put together Excel sheets of all the images they pulled up and how to actually get through the ARG, which I've heard has changed. Maybe in a stream, I'll do a jump and show you guys what that ARG looks like. That might be cool. So let's see, the next one, we're looking down the breakdown of a variant. When sector. Breakdown of a variant. What do we got here? During the climate wars, urban areas were uninhabitable without the assistance of helmets fitted with advanced filtration systems. As refiner states cleansed the air but soiled the cities, these discarded helmets were retrofitted and fully kitted out with unique displays known as visor cortex. This subculture of combatants became known as variants, each identified by their one-of-a-kind design and anonymous call sign. So, what's cool here is in the book, which I'm not going to do because I would like to keep my book intact, but at this point, this is the centerfold, so you could pull this out and have, like, see the centerfold here? It's like, okay, centerfold, pull that out, and then that's the back of it. And then you have a poster, a variant poster, but I want to keep my book intact. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, really nice clue coming up in here. Euthanasia, you're a big sector nerd. You were there. I think we've talked a little bit. You said you were there in the ARG trenches. Good times. Seems like it was a good time. It's always nice, it's really cool when you take a minute, I think, as a company or a brand or a project with a public face, you take an opportunity to engage the mind in a way and do all these clues. That's not easy to set all that stuff up, and it's exciting. So, but here, nice little tip off about the future here of the existence and Midnight Society. The existence is the expanse of Midnight Society. The totality of every claw, variant, ember, eyes, and their individual contributions to the universe that encompasses Deadrop. With every new member of the existence, sorry. I think is this a typo? You goofballs over there with your keyboards but this seems like with every new member, the existence. Oh no, this is me. There's a typo in my brain. With every new member, the existence expands, and only together will it survive. Yep, that's all good there. That makes sense. So the clue here that I see is claw, variant, ember eyes, right? So we know what claws and variants are. We understand that embers are like folks who are contributing and even getting paid under the Midnight Society. Is that kind of what that was? I guess the one of the Steve, he hangs out in the Discord sometimes, and I guess he's an ember. So if you're at that level where you're contributing and to the community or something, I'm not clear the stipulations of the ember, but the embers are like the creators, right? Who either they're making like mods or weapons or skins or something like that. And then the eyes is another part where they actually help run the different guilds that it's going to take to contribute to the game, either at a base. I'm just spitballing here, but maybe that could range obviously graphics and skins and stuff, but maybe even mechanics and the nuts and bolts of the game if you understand development at that level. So that's pretty cool stuff, just outlining all of that. I see some chat from Robert Bowling. What does he have to say? Fun fact: the pattern on the back of the centerfold poster was made from the texture file of the refiner state in game. Now you know what? I'm no expert, but I'm slightly less dangerous with Blender. And now that you say it, I totally understand what's going on there. And I'll tinker around with that texture and see what we can pull out of that. That'd be fun. I'd have to refresh my memory on getting, this is a displacement map, if I'm not mistaken. I have a generator that does displacement maps. So yeah, this looks just like one of those. So it'd be really cool to throw this in Blender and see what this looks like. Steve is a dev. Okay. See, again, guys, I'm new around here, and I appreciate y'all's help and guidance here, because it's a super fun community here, and I've not had a bad experience yet. So the next page has the hideout on it, and this is just the concept art, right? Every claw needs a base of operations hidden throughout the urban sprawl surrounding those refiner states. These hideouts provide a place for claws to display and train with their best gear. The weapons bench, armory, and garage showcase the choice pieces of your inventory. Take out your favorite weaponry for a test spin in the several firing ranges throughout the hideout. Sounds good. It's funny. There was a guy in one of the voice channels a couple weeks ago. It was like just after the variants got sold out. And I don't think he was unfortunately able to get a hold of one, but he really was diehard about this. And he was just sharing with us some of his he was documenting a lot of the lore in the world. I guess he was a part of the ARG or part of helping in the community, helping document the ARG and stuff. So he was writing a whole bunch, and he had mentioned like, oh, we need a racetrack or something. And at the time, I was like, I don't know if we need a racetrack right now, man. I want to make sure the game is solid. Like, I don't want this to be like GTA 5 where it's so bloated and heavy. Granted, there's a lot I liked about GTA 5. The movement was was nice and basic in some respects, but still had some things you could do. I like being able to change shoulders, but this isn't third person, so that's not an issue. But that was my impression. So I don't know who that was, who was out there documenting, but if you see this, man, apparently you were right on the right track, I guess. Maybe again there's some I'm missing that might have been in the ARG, but yeah, that's the hideout. basically you just be able to showcase your choice pieces, whatever you got. Maybe it's your car, maybe it's your gun, maybe it's a kit or something you run with. Next is the firing range. Is where you put your weapons through the test, and you just saw me run through that earlier in the video. Let's see what we got here to say. The first snapshot offers variants, several different firing range experiences. Each range puts a unique skill to the test and allows variants to challenge their ability with any weapon in their arsenal. Starting with the first interior range, variants learn the basic mechanics of their weapon against static wooden targets. I'm not going to just read what you all just saw me do. That's what I was doing. Here's some concept. Now, guys, you blew me away. You blew me away. You blew all of us away, because with this teaser stuff you put here, even with this, I had no problem whatsoever playing the game at that level. That is just how I'm like, hey, I'm ready, man. I don't care what level we're at. If we're at the ground floor, bottom of the barrel, starting from the bottom, and now we're here type, I'm down for it. But you guys threw in this right here, and this, and that, and this, and all. It's like, man, talk about under promise and over deliver. I try to really operate with that kind of mentality myself, and you nailed it. You freaking nailed it, guys and gals and non-binary pals, whoever's out there. Steve is a dev. Yes, excellent. Embers are content creators and such that help inform their listeners about Midnight Society, i.e. Stone Mountain 64 and several other large streamers that got their variants around when apps close. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Looking good in the neighborhood. Love it. Now, you'll notice here on this page, we do have a secret message. I'll give you, all right, real quick, screenshot this. This is the cipher. Take the screenshot. Cool, you got it. Excellent. Now here's the page. Screenshot this. All right. And now with that, if you want to figure out what this means and go all in that and do it to it, pause the video, but come back, okay? Come back, because I'm almost done, and we'll move on with our day. But if you want to know the solution right now, here it comes. Drum roll. Garage, intercept, range, keypad override, access denied, passcode required, garage bay restricted, vehicle modification systems disabled, parts, accessories removed from database. September 2nd, change list reserved. Claw combat patrol reinitiation training required. Variants, prepare yourself. Okay, so I've had a chance to read the solution a couple times, but it's only until I'm reading it to you guys that maybe I might be putting all the pieces together here. Now that I understand what they're calling the CC.protocol, and that was the ARG, it sounds like we're about to go into another wave of ARG stuff, maybe. Get a little more game data or something. I don't know. Originally, when I first read that, I thought it was about maybe people who have a clause role in the Discord, which I guess is just a verification. Or maybe if they're pre-variant, maybe some of the clause or pre-variants might have access to the game or something like that. But maybe now that I've read it again, maybe that has to do with the ARG. So I'm really going to have to make sure that I'm up on the up and up and fooling with that ARG this time around. I like it. Cool. And with that, we're pretty much at the appendix, not a glossary. So, to recap, a claw is a mercenary that takes contracts or gigs within the refiner states for personal gain or on behalf of another. Cleaners, they operate the refiner states. Oh wait, stop, pause. So if we have the skins and sins, the cleaners, and claws, so variants are claws too. Well, I knew that. I was a claw. I was a claw before I ever became even a pre-variant. So no hate against the claws. I had to do that dirty work. I had to climb that hill, you know? Be a claw and all that stuff. I'm just trying to put all the terminology here together and compare it to what I know. And if what I know is Tarkov and Halo, and some other games, but those are just kind of my favorites right now. And Tarkov has that scav thing. So if you could be a claw as a scav, if the claw's the scav in this game, maybe it's the scavs that are doing contracts for the claws that are doing contracts for the cleaners. And then the skins and the sins are opposing as well, probably. But also they're against the cleaners. I don't know. Anyway, the climate wars, an environmental global crisis that led to the creation of refiner states. Codex Operandi, a cipher developed by variants for cryptic communications between factions. Embers, weapon manufacturers, modders, and crafters for hire. Existence, the totality of the Midnight Society reality. Eyes, guild leadership and members enlisting embers in the expansion of the existence. Refiner states, self-governed city-states located in dense metropolises designed to extract and refine toxins from the atmosphere. Skins, slang for human combatants of any faction. Space dust, aka dust, street name for the concentrated extract of the toxins produced by refiner states and sold for a high value amongst organized crime circles. Stop. Dust. It would be cool if dust is a currency, but also a gameplay mechanic. Because that's what is the hint here, is that dust is like some kind of drug or something. It's an extract. It's a concentrated extract. So maybe if it had some kind of like limited use per raid or per run or whatever, but you could collect as much as you can. But if it was also hard to get to, that's fine. But then also could be used as currency. I kind of like that double-edged use of items, which you do see in Tarkov, because you can trade certain items that are usable. Either maybe they give you health or something, or some kind of boost. You can trade them in for certain things. But again, I don't mind if the game is unlike any other game, right? This is a vertical extraction shooter, so we are going to expect a lot of new things. And I am going to continue to bring suggestions in, but again with the hope that we do build something new and different, but that we're improving upon the gaming landscape, kind of like how now sliding in first-person shooters is becoming more of a accepted thing and more commonplace. And I think as new games come out, what is the core of a first-person shooter? Like, what are some things come out? Like even euthanasia came up earlier. Is like, what about leaning? Yeah, like that's something. Like, is that what we want? That does change the design. A lot of design decisions. So, anyway, dust. That's my thoughts about dust. Sin, slang for synthetic combatants of any faction. Variant, highly exclusive subculture of claws within the Midnight Society. VES, vertical extraction shooter, a term used by claws to describe combat within the refiner states. Visor Cortex is the unique display on variant helmets. And Sector, large self-contained areas of the refiner states, which operate independently of other areas of the tower. Cool. Well, y'all, that is Deadrop. That is Midnight Society. I am OneFrog9, aka Lima22, in the Midnight Society. Earlier today, I did play a little bit of Deadrop. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, just jump on over, scroll on back, take a look. And yeah, again, I guess I'm going to say thank you to everybody that came through today. Euthanasia, Robert Bowling, anybody else that was in chat. I don't know who else came through. And big shout out to everybody that helped me get through LA. I'm talking my peeps in Chicago, like Sassy Raccoon Hands, and this dude in LA, freaking Achroma. Oh my God, dude, this guy helped me travel, and I just cannot thank you enough. He picked me up at the airport. He got me to my hostel so I could check in. VS Toxic helped me get through the Korean barbecue thing because I forgot to bring cash like a loser. And Benny, he helped me a number of times with a power cell, his power bank, because my phone, I kept not keeping it charged, and Benny had a gimbal for the phone, so I did a little bit of recording with that. 1984 hooked me up. He covered me on a drink. I didn't even ask for that. I was just gonna do what I could with what I got, but 1984 hooked me up, man. And Jordan and X Hall, we had some excellent freaking waffles at Waffle in LA. I had a chocolate waffle, and a Founder's breakfast stout. Good stuff, y'all. And I will end the sad little bit of news that I got, folks. I made it all the way through that trip, and then I lost my phone, man. My plane even landed. My last plane, it landed. I was on the tarmac, and we were on the tarmac for like 20 minutes. And then in that time, I texted my lady. I'm like, Pirate Queen, I'm coming. I'm here. I'll see you soon. I texted her that, and then we were there for 20 minutes, and then after that, we pack up her stuff. Like, it's just me. I was in the middle seat. In that time, I put on my jacket so I didn't have to carry it. And yeah, I got my bag, which was stuffed to the brim. I just had my one backpack. I got up and walked like 5 or 10 rows down. I didn't even leave the plane because I noticed my phone wasn't on me, and I could not find my phone. And it was just like, stop the presses. I don't know. And I happened to luck out and be able to get to the right area where my lady was. And, and actually somebody in my family helped me out. Again, I didn't expect all this, but they helped me get a new phone. So I'm all set. I got couple more updates. Appreciate it. Let's see. Great stream. Glad you made it for the event. Very community. Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Big ups. Big love to y'all, man. Not sure if I'll be able to make the next in-person event. Honestly, I didn't even know I was making it to this one. I bought a one-way ticket, and because that's all I could afford at the time, and I stayed at the hostel. I was able to get another flight out a couple weeks after I got my first ticket. It was just serendipity and love, man. So Achroma, everybody, you guys just kick so much ass. I'm going to be here for the long haul. Midnight Society is going to be around, man, in like 23, 22. Right now, I'm calling it. I believe in the future of technology, because it's got to take people that care about the world, care about culture, man, and to come through and make it what it's supposed to be and not do any harm. That's what I'm about. So, and the other thing I'm about, I didn't even really mention it, but hey, I'm here on the One Frog Night channel, and this is what I do. I am an abolitionist, and I encourage everybody to do so. So check out these links as well, because, it's important that we have these kind of conversations. Hopefully Restream comes through with me. If it don't, then, I got to get back to really getting some strong production values up in here, man. Yeah, the bot died. Oh, man. All right. Well, at least abolish slavery.us. That'll give you the scoop of what is the dupe-to-dupe slavery.us. I know I'm crossing a lot of wires here with politics, but that's just how I do it, y'all. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Check me out in the Midnight Society Discord if you want to play some Tarkov or Halo or whatever. Me and Euthanasia are chilling there, having a great time, man. And I'm just looking forward to it, y'all. I'm just beyond amazed at this past weekend, and I just cannot shut up about it. So, but I'm gonna have to, because I'm sweating my brains out right now, y'all. All right. Peace. Have a good evening. And that's all we got for the One Frog 9 channel. Where is my ending scene? You guys want to see my ending scene? It also has the special thanks and this nice graphic. See, what I did here is I found the Halo Infinite overlay, and then I threw some an alpha filter on it, and now my variant's in there. It's good times, man. Axe Gang, Lima Gang, I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Sell my secret lab straight, gonna get a harmony. If you're not a scat, then you are PMC. Big up all of the team in the BSG. I got a fever for the lucky man. I got a fever for the lucky man. I got a fever for the lucky man. I got a fever, I got a fever, I got a fever.
Tuning in to talk about this live team. Must be live stream.
Scaring off the traders and the actor in the flea. Big up all the scap who tried to rig chicken break. MC like people coming in your ear. Running out